So I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time on this Friday evening to be here. I know that there are so many other things that you all can be doing. So I wanted to first just thank you all for being so flexible and making it a priority to be here. We're going to start off with having our leaders to just kind of introduce themselves to you guys. I think that we've had a few calls, but not all of them were on. And I think all of them are on. Let me check and see.
Okay. Hi, y'all.
Berg is here. Brittany's here. Trinita's here. Kishana's here. And where's Ray? Ray's here. All right. Perfect. So I'm going to let them just say hello. Let them introduce themselves. And they're going to tell you a little bit about themselves. And then they're going to briefly tell you their hashtag because of It Works story. So who wants to go first, ladies?
I'll go first. Hey, y'all. I'm Rachel. You can call me Ray. But I'm a diamond leader with It Works. I joined about almost 8 months ago at the end of December. And because of It Works, I've been able to just live a stress-free life financially. Because I only joined to, like make an extra $200 a month, like many of us. And even the smallest amount helps. Like the weekly fast starts, the smallest amount helps. Because before I joined It Works, your girl was stressing financially. But this has been a huge relief, but just by joining this company. So this year alone, I haven't had to wonder like, oh my God, where's this next dollar gonna come from? How am I gonna get to my next paycheck? Because I constantly have the extra money coming in, whether it's from a weekly bonus or just the commissions itself from It Works. The smallest amount matters. So that's the biggest thing that has helped me is just living a stress-free life financially. So I'll keep it brief so we can move to the next. I think I answered what you wanted.
Ray, did you say how long you've been in the business?
I did. I said I joined at the end of December, so it's been almost 8 months.
Sorry, I missed that part. All right, thank you, Ray. Who's next?
I'll go next. Sorry, y'all. My allergies are like crazy today. My name is Burgundy Hibbler. I'm a double diamond leader. On the Dream Team. I rejoined this business in June of last. Sorry, y'all. I rejoined this business in June of last year, so I've been in a little over a year. Because of It Works, at this moment, I'm quietly plotting when I'll leave my full-time job and transition to working from home full-time. At this point, I make more from my phone than I do at my full-time job. So that's my because of It Works. Like Rachel said, every amount helps, and I'm happy to be here.
All right. Hope you feel better, Berg.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kishana, you want to go next? You're muted, Key.
Okay, well, good. You didn't hear me talking crap then. My name is Kishana. I am an Emerald leader with It Works. I've been in the business for approaching 5 months now. My because of It Works is that now the financial goals that I have, they're realistic. Many of us, we make plans and we're like, okay, I want to have this paid off by this amount of time, and then life happens. You know, you have to use that money for bills, or your savings account that you had, it dwindles because you have to dip into it, and I don't have to do that anymore. Also, a part of my because of It Works is I don't have to make friends in my hometown now because I got friends all over the United States. That's it.
Hey, SJ. Thank you, Kishana. All right, Brittany, you want to go next?
Sure. Hey y'all, I'm Brittany. I am a diamond leader on the dream team. I've been with It Works since December, or not December. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. Since October 2016. My because of It Works is just like Bergs. I am actually gonna be able to stay home soon. We have an 11-month-old son, and because of It Works, I have been able to nurse my child at work without stressing. Y'all, I'm a full-time employee. I'm scheduled 40 hours a week. I only get paid for like 33 hours a week. So I've taken a huge pay cut because I choose to nurse, and I have to clock out for my pumping breaks per my company's policy, and I haven't felt that cut, and that's a huge cut for me. So I haven't felt that at one bit because of It Works. Literally, when I got back from maternity leave, I promoted, and my checks have always been right on time to where I haven't had to make that sacrifice to say, do I want to continue breastfeeding and clocking out, or do I want to continue doing what I'm doing? And I've been able to because of It Works.
Love that, Brittany. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trinita, you want to go next?
Yeah. So I'm Trinita. I've been in the business since March last year. I'm a diamond leader. Because of It Works, I work full time from home or anywhere. It's helping me pay for my wedding. I bought my dress with this check. And I have a better relationship with God. And I can't think of a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it's stuff I don't even think about anymore. I read books. I'm organized. So yeah. Did I miss anything? Because y'all usually tell me what I missed. Okay.
You usually say, oh, my bad, Heather, we can't hear you.
Still can't hear anything, Heather. Nope. Still can't hear anything.
I'll go next.
All right, is Whitney on?
I'm on.
Okay. Hey, wait, can you go ahead and introduce yourself, please, and say your because of It Works?
Oh, yes. So let me turn my camera on. Okay, where we at? My name is Whitney. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia. And I've been in the business now for almost 2 years. And because It Works, I've literally been able to go to school debt-free through this business. I've also been able to give back to my family more, which is really important to me. And then we've been able to travel more. We took our first family vacation this summer that was funded by It Works. And then for spring break, I was able to take my family, my mom and my sister, on their first vacation. So It Works has been a blessing. But yeah, it's helped me to come outside of my shell. It's helped me to be bold and to be fearless. But yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Heather, we can't hear you. Did you try logging off and logging back on?
Yeah, I just did that.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. We can hear you now.
Bruh. Okay. The struggle. Okay. My name is Heather Newkirk. I have been in the business for almost 2 years, which is crazy.
I've been saying a year and a half for like the last 5 months, y'all. I cannot believe it's almost been 2 years. Um, I am a hairstylist. I'm a mommy. I have two amazing kids, 2 and 8. And my because of it works, I can be a yes mom. Because of it works, I have been able to go semi part time at the salon. I'm only doing like 3 to 4 days a week now. And because of it works, I have a whole new level of confidence, and my relationship with God is better than it's ever been. So
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. So I wanted you guys to hear from our diamond and above leaders. Well, Kishana's an emerald, but she's almost diamond. And I don't think Portia's on here. I was going to let her introduce herself, but I don't think she's on here. So yeah, I wanted to just start off with that so you guys can kind of see the leaders and their faces and just hear their stories and hear who they are and where they're from and all that good stuff. So the first thing that I want us to do is to kind of do, I think we should start doing this every month. And Trinita reminded us in our group chat of this the other day, is to just really getting rid of all the negativity, all of the negative energy, any other things that, you know, held you back last month, any other things that may have you tied up today, mentally, yesterday, whatever. But just really kind of releasing those things so that you can move forward in the month of August and just be your best self with your mind refreshed and just feeling good. So what we typically do is we get tissue paper. So I want you guys to go to your bathroom and get like 5 sheets, like 5 squares of tissue. And I want you guys to come back. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you get a pen also. If you're not at home and you're in the car, you can do this later. But if you are at home, please go ahead and do that. And then once you guys are back, just put in the comments, I'm back, or I'm ready. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Mommy has to go get something. Yes.
I'm ready.
We are going to the bathroom and grabbing 5 sheets, 5 squares of tissue paper, and a pen or a marker.
You need cereal?
Okay, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and go forward with our exercise. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your 5 squares, count them out. I just got mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're gonna write down 5 things. If you need to write down multiple things on one sheet, that's fine too. But at least write down one thing on each of those sheets. And it could be anything that has mentally caused a mental block for you, or something that has just, maybe it's a habit that you need to break. Maybe it's not being organized. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's being comfortable. Maybe it is just being detached from the group. Maybe you feel alone, you know, whatever it is. I want you to put it down on the pieces of paper, and then I want some people to go ahead and share theirs if you want to volunteer, and then we're going to go to the toilet and we're going to flush them together down the toilet because we're going to give ourselves a fresh start. So go ahead and do that.
Mommy's busy. Here, sit right here. And you guys like.
And once you're done with this, you can just put "I'm done" in the chat.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So does anybody want to share some of theirs? Sorry.
I'll share.
Okay.
I have impatience, coasting, complacency, and internalizing people's choices or decisions. Oh, one more.
That was a good one, Trinita.
I got one more.
Okay.
Being unorganized.
I know. I wrote that down in like 3 different ways. Scatterbrained, unorganized, scheduling. Like that thing is serious. All right. Anybody else want to share? Thank you for sharing, Trinita.
Yeah. I got consistency, broad focus, unorganized, doubtful, and insecure.
All right. Thank you, Key. Which is so crazy because I remember the first time I said to Whitney that I'm not organized. She was like, "What? You're not organized?" You know, so it's kind of weird to hear Kishana say that she's unorganized because I think she's like one of the most organized people ever. But it's crazy because that just really tells us that we know we can do better, you know? Thank you.
I'll go.
Okay. Hey, Toya.
Hey, Bill. All right, I have procrastination, organization, my self demons, Monday nights, that's my wretched TV night, and fear.
So yeah, I love you. I'm gonna take it after this. We need to talk about our plans for these Ratchet TV Mondays. I always
Girl.
mine, and that's like my treat. That's my treat to myself sometimes.
Child.
Because I don't need a treat yet. I don't deserve a treat. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Jamal said he can't believe that you watch Ratchet TV.
Whatever. Tell Jamal to sit down. Leave me alone.
I'll share mine. Mine was procrastination, self-doubt, I'm sorry, time management, staying connected. Well, not being connected. I'm meaning the opposite. I want to keep the good, release the bad. And being shy. I know I'm a talkative person, but I'm really shy when it comes to certain situations or certain people.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll open up to it.
Who said that?
Erica. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Erica.
Okay, mine is procrastination, not talking to enough people daily, waking up too late, not practicing self-development enough, and staying in my feelings too much. Those are mine.
Oh,
Love it. These are real, y'all. This is good. This is so therapeutic because many of us struggle with these same things and we think that we're alone. So to hear somebody else say these
I'll
things
go.
is really good. All right, go ahead, Jackie.
I'll go.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Can you guys hear me?
Jackie, can you hear us?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, go ahead and share.
I was just making sure, but mine are self doubt because I'm basically panicking because I feel like I'm not coming off strong enough to get customers. The other one was procrastination because I'm not really fully dedicating myself to getting the customers that I want to get, that reach the goal that I want to achieve. Another one would be kind of like just saying like giving up, and I don't want to just say, okay, it's not working out for me, but it's working out for everybody else. Maybe I should quit. So that, and I would say like being honest with myself because I know like I'm outgoing. I know I love people. I know that I can interact with people, and I know that I could bring a lot more to the table and get a lot. But I'm not putting myself out there enough to get people to sign up. So I just need that coach in my ear every day, like Miss Joy has been telling me, Jackie, get on, do it. Follow up with your customers. If they sign up, they just don't sign up. You're doing what you're supposed to do on your end. So I want to thank her for being in my corner and telling me, like, Jackie, you got it. Because my goal every month is to get 15 customers every month, just because I want to be in a high that I am. I only got one customer that signed up since July 21st. So, ladies, you guys want to get tips or anything on what I can do to become better?
All right. Yes, that's what we're going to go over with this call. Okay, who's playing the baby making music?
You over there right now?
That's Zoe. Zoe, what you doing over there, girl? All right. One more person. One more person. Let's hear from another.
Asher.
Oh, never mind.
Who is that? Tamika?
I go, Jesse.
Who is it?
Yes, I'll go.
Okay.
Me, I mostly need to get more organized, and I got to start worrying about family not supporting me. That's a big thing for me, especially when you real close to your mother and it seems like she always negative. I'm sorry. I need to stop that. I need to handle that much better. Need to open up more, be able to express my feelings more than open up to people. I have my fear of failure and stop procrastinating.
Yes. Okay, everybody, if you can turn on your video, please turn on your video right now and give Tamika a big, like, virtual hug. Hugs. All right. Leave your videos on.
Thank you.
I'm just playing. Y'all can put your videos off if y'all want to. But thank you guys. And Tamika, you got this. You got it. It's a process, but it's going to be okay. It's going to get better.
Yeah.
And you got a big group of people here rooting for you, okay?
Okay. I know that.
People out there that will
Tamika.
support you or your family will.
Yeah.
Somebody about to say something?
You're not the only one. I was saying you're not the only one. I'm going through the same thing with family not supporting, not being supportive. So just gotta be some. You just gotta encourage yourself.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. That's many of our journeys. That was mine too. My sister is my best friend. My sister didn't support me till like almost a year in the business. My sister I grew up in the house with, same mama, same daddy, same everything. So we have to just push past those things. And my mom, she supported me. My dad's, neither one of them supported me right away. My mom actually forced my dad to become a customer. She was like, you know what? Enough is enough. You need to be her customer. So just know that, it's okay. It's totally okay, and it will get better. And you're going to find so many other people. Most of your customers, I think a lot of us can attest to this, is that most of our customers and our distributors are people that we don't know. Okay? Yes, let them watch. They watching, girl. They watching. Give them something to talk about now. Give them something to believe. But just do your part. So awesome. One more person. One more person was saying that they wanted to share really quick.
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
All we hear is static.
No idea where that's even coming from. Like, everybody's muted.
Yeah, it does.
Talia is not muted. Mute her so she can hear us. She can hear us because she's talking.
Yes.
Talia.
All right. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay. We're going to have to start using Skype. No, Zoom is good. We can't Skype to Facebook. Can we Skype to Facebook? We might be able to. Anyway, go ahead, Stephanie.
For one, people saying no. Fear of talking to random people. Sharing posts and no one comment. Not being fully committed. And not making all my team huddle.
All right. Y'all, my big brother just walked in the house.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
Stop, boy. All right. He just moved here from Texas. He just moved home. I'm so excited. It's my first time seeing him since he's been back. So I'm sorry. I was listening, though. Those are awesome. I think, in a minute, we're going to have the leaders to kind of share some words of encouragement to you guys. And I think it's really going to be helpful. I'm so glad that we do this exercise because it's so important. Burgundy said, hey, Dorian. All right, so let's head. He said, hey, what's up? All right, so we're going to head to the bathroom. Everybody go to their bathrooms, and then we're going to head to the toilet. Do not flush yet. Just go to the bathroom. Once you're there, say you're there. You need to come do this, too. All right. So once y'all are there, make sure you stay there. Don't y'all love this exercise? I hope somebody's like, let me go get my phone. Hold on.
There.
I'm here.
Here.
My bathroom might not be as clean. So
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm in the car as always.
It's okay. You can do it once you get home. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. If you are not on your phone, I want you to grab your phone and I want you to go live right now. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? This is good.
Absolutely.
What you said? I want you to go live right now.
What the what?
Heather, I know you on your computer, so go live.
I'm my toilet clean.
I did this. Y'all a mess.
Okay. Really?
I'm lost. How do I go live?
What do we call this? Releasing the negativity, the negative.
In the bathroom.
Team photo release.
With the team.
Flushing the foolery.
That's good. So I'm gonna go live. I'm about to go live right now.
This is where we release.
Flushing the foolery.
Listen, this is where we release all of our, you release toxins in the bathroom, so it's fitting.
It's perfect.
All the foolery.
I'm using that one.
I don't know.
Jesus, help us, Lord.
All right, so is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, you guys, so what we're gonna do is we're going to unmute. I want everybody to unmute themselves, please. And even if you're not in the car and you can't do your flushing right now, I want you guys to just save them. As we are calling out all the things that's holding us back, you guys to just I want you guys to say them out loud, okay? So we're gonna call them out and then we're gonna flush them down the toilet. Everybody understand?
Yes.
Let me go grab the cord.
Okay, so go ahead and unmute. I see a lot of y'all still muted. I need to hear. We need to hear these toilets flushing and all of these things being flushed down the toilet.
I'm in the car, guys, but I'm gonna do mine at home.
All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go for it.
Here.
Call them out.
Feeling sad and alone at
Procrastination.
unorganized,
Being
can't
too
really do this.
cheap.
Just having patience, childhood, confidence, health,
Fear.
feeling like I want to give up, I can't do it.
My role as a better leader.
Believing
No
in God
support.
that I got this.
Not being a good
Lack of support.
mother, daughter, friend. Time management.
Not having transparency.
Not self-motivated.
Not believing in myself.
Activity.
God,
Focus.
for my team Huddle event. And flushy. So I'm in the bathroom right now. And like on my Huddle, we drink already.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute everybody again.
It was so weird, but I do feel like
All right. So I want two people to tell me how you feel right now. How do you feel after releasing all that stuff?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Refresh.
I feel good. What I felt too, just hearing all of it, it kind of really felt therapeutic just hearing all of it, but everybody say it out.
Yes, hearing everybody else say it. Go ahead, Joy. Tell me what you're feeling. Sierra said renewed. I feel free. I feel fresh. Yes, refreshed, Toya. That's how I feel too, like a deep sigh. Leontine, how you feel?
I feel like all the weights have been lifted, so that's a big deal. Yeah, somebody said burden lifted. Yes, all of it.
It's amazing how flesh and paper can feel like weight lifted, rejuvenation, release stress, more confident, a burden lifted. I felt a release. Awesome. Brittany going on a hot date. Brittany, how you feel with your virtual flushing?
Oh yeah, I do it when I get home.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh.
Say hey, everybody.
Okay, thank y'all so much. I hope that we love that every month we say different things too. And I know like you guys are just looking for us to answer all these questions about all this stuff that you need to be doing over this next month, which we're going to get to really quickly. But I always think that it's important to deal with our mindsets and all that stuff as we're pushing into a new month and into a new season. A lot of you have just started your businesses, so a lot of you all have experienced some firsts over the last few days, and some of you all may be really excited. Some of you all may be feeling a little bit defeated, but I just want you all to know that you are in the right place and that you are amongst people who have experienced the same things. We all have struggles. We all have things that we are going through, and I want you guys to know that you're not alone. And I want y'all to know, like, we are real. We are a real team. We are a close team. And we are here for one another. So again, I hope you all enjoyed that. So we're going to kind of move on to the next part of the call. We're going to talk about just our game plan for the month of August and what it's going to look like. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that we're kind of feeding our minds daily. And whatever you're feeding your mind, let's try to make a conscious effort to put in a group, you know, what you are feeding your mind. If it's a video that you've watched, you can share the video and just put your takeaways. If it's a book that you're reading, share some of the wordings, or not the wording, some of the parts of the book that you're reading, some of the text that stood out to you. If you are listening to a podcast, share the podcast, some different tips that stood out to you. So make sure that you're feeding yourself every single day. You have to build yourself up every single morning. And sometimes we need it more than just in the morning, which is totally fine too. All right. So your daily activities, we're going to talk about what our daily activities should look like. So every day at this point, everybody is pretty much, unless you just joined over the last day or so, but most of us have been in the business for a week now. At least. So everybody should be ready to start posting. Honestly, everybody should be posting. Everybody should have posted their first post. We should be, you know, if you got your kit in the mail, man, you really should be posting and talking about your excitement, talking about the products that you got in your kit. You know, use your greens, use your wraps. That's one thing that so many people make a mistake of, is they just let their box sit there with products right there in it and they're not using it, and they're saying, well, nobody wants to buy anything. Well, have you even opened it up for you to start trying stuff? So make sure that you open up your box and get started. So posting. Everybody's opinions may be different on posting. I'll tell you guys what I have done from the very beginning that has worked for me, and that is doing a product post, a business post, a lifestyle post, which is like a non-it works post, and an inspirational post. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly, just because I just thought about this. On my Facebook tonight, actually, when we finish, I'm going to do my product post of the day. But I've done all of my other ones for today. So I'm just going to show you all what I mean by this. And you want to make sure that you have an equal balance. Like, don't post it work stuff all day long like a robot. Nobody wants to see that all day long. And it doesn't show you who you are as a person. And people are going to buy into you before they buy into anything else. Okay, so make sure you have that balance. I try not to post like it work stuff back to back. Facebook is a little bit more forgiving than Instagram, but definitely not on Instagram. All right, so this morning or this afternoon. It was kind of a late post. All right, so I posted this. This is my inspirational post. The best thing I ever did was believe in me. And then this was a tag. And then this was like my opportunity post for today. I shared the opportunity call with Burgundy and Trinita. And then I went to my cousin's band concert tonight. So that was like my lifestyle post. And then tonight I'll be posting my my product post. So that just gives you guys an idea. When you look at Instagram, I don't know if my my computer is gonna pull up Instagram. No, it's not gonna pull it up. I don't know what's going on. But you can go and look at your leaders' Instagram pages and just see some examples of what that looks like, and you'll see why it's so important for you to have that balance. Okay. So that's that. Also on the training, there is a website. If somebody can put that website in the chat, that would be awesome. The teamdiplomats.weebly.com. There is a page that has like so many posts that you guys can choose from. You can post. It has responses. It's everything that you need right there when it comes to product and business posts. So make sure you have that resource saved to your phone. Do any of the leaders want to add anything to posting before I move on?
Make sure your before and after pictures are on point. If you don't know what it should look like, send it to the group chat or send it to your sponsor so they can make sure it looks appropriate.
Do you normally post in a certain order? Yes, Nisha, I typically do. I post like I alternate. So if I do an It Works post, I always do like a non-It Works post following and before it. So in the morning I'll do inspiration and then a product post or a business post, either or. Then I'll do a lifestyle post, and then I'll do whichever one I didn't do earlier, either product or business. That's what I do. That's what I've done from the very beginning, and that has worked very well for me. Sometimes like that, I guess you would consider that live that I just did being another type opportunity type thing, but not really, because it can be used for anybody. So if you look at my page today, you may see like a little bit more It Works type stuff than non-It Works stuff. But for the most part, I try to keep that balance.
They literally charge like $300 for pack glass.
All right.
That's how she do too.
Leaders, I covered everything.
So Tracy was almost at the end. She's like, we paid $6,000 to ship this.
Okay. If I didn't, just stop me. Okay, so the next thing, we're kind of going over like what you want to be focusing on every day during these next 28 days. All right, so the next thing is going to be adding to your network. So everybody, whose phone does she have? David, whose phone does she have? Oh, she's texting somebody. You might want to get it. You want to add to your network every single day. And that means adding friends to Facebook and following new people on Instagram every single day. I am not going to go over that in detail because we have been doing newbie power hours and we have been doing newbie trainings. So I know that our amazing leaders have gone over that with you guys. If they have not, I know that they will within the next couple of days. But you can always use YouTube as a resource. Trinita has put up a YouTube on how to use Captivate for following on Instagram. So if you need help with figuring out how to add to your network every day, if you have no idea, just text your sponsor right now. Text your sponsor and say, hey, don't forget after the call, I need to go over this. Or whenever you have a second, I need to go over how to add to my network every day. And this is so important, you guys, because you don't want to be talking to the same dead eyes over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? Many of us will say, well, nobody on my Facebook comments on my stuff, or nobody wants to buy anything. Most times it's because either your posts are not very welcoming or you're just not adding people. You have the same people looking at your stuff over and over again. Okay? So you want to expand your network. If you're somebody who's like, well, I don't know a lot of people, well, you don't have to know a lot of people. You get to build a whole new network, and we're going to show you how. It's very, very easy to do. So the third thing that we are going to be doing is host a post. So our focus this month, we are really, really trying to boost volume this month and get a lot of customers in this month. And one of the ways that it has proven to work, if you stick to the scripts, if you don't reinvent the wheel, is host a post. So let me move because I feel like it's a lot of background noise. For host to post, there is a video that I did on the Dream Teams page, and you can go there and you can look at in detail, you know, what it takes to do a host to post. Very briefly, host to post is basically where you get your family and friends to post for you. And on the Google Drive, there are scripts that you follow step by step to follow through and get your customers based off the people that are interested in their posts. That's really all it is, you guys. It's not anything hard. It's not anything difficult. But you basically get to tap into new networks that you would not have had access to. So back in May, when I went triple, I got like almost 40 customers. I think it was like 35 or 38 customers, all from host to post pretty much. Almost all of them were from host to post. You can get like 6 customers in a day if you get a really good host to post. So make sure that you do that. A successful host to post is where people are engaging on it. Don't say you're going to do 5 host to posts a day and all of them are dead. That is not a successful host to post. You want to keep going until you get some people who have commented and liked. And if you have family and friends who you've reached out to who say they don't have any money to support you, okay, perfect. Would you mind posting on your wall for me? That's a great way, a great way to get those people to support you in some kind of way. All right? Does anybody have anything to add to that, leaders? I forget anything for host to post?
Do you want me to post the group, the host post group?
Yes, that would be great. I linked it to the Dream Team page though, so if they're on the Dream Team page, they should be able to find the linked groups and go from there, but you can post it. Thank you.
You guys, make sure that you are utilizing Product Coach. Please, please, please. I personally am begging you to make sure that you use it, y'all. It's going to make life so much easier for y'all.
Yes, and we're actually, me and Trinita, I was voice texting her on my way home tonight because for the weight loss, we need to make sure that we need to do some editing key with the host to post for weight loss. Using the Product Coach page, we need to make it like very crystal clear on like a message to send, that like initial message where you talk about you're looking for people to try something for the next 90 days. We need like a better message to follow up with the host to post, if that makes any sense. We'll figure it out though. We talked about that and we're gonna fix that like tonight. We're gonna make sure that you guys have that so that you all can use the Product Coach because it is amazing. So
yes, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just gonna add to the host to post. If somebody tells you they don't want to post for you, don't let that stop you. Because you'll be surprised. People will post everything they see. They'll share it on their page, no matter what it is, what it looks like, but they don't want to support you and post a before and after picture, or they don't want to post something that says hair models wanted. So don't let that stop you. Just go on to the next person because you never know those 10 no's, it can be 5 yeses right behind it. But if you stop at the 10th no, you'll never know where the yes will be. So do not let it stop you. People will eventually come and be willing to post for you. Complete strangers too. So don't stop with only asking people that you know, your friends, your family. Get into your friends list and just send a random message asking them if they'll post about your specials for you. And those people, mostly strangers, will do it before people that you know.
Yes, thank you, Heather. And don't forget, you guys, with this page that Trinita just put in the group, just make sure that you are, if someone posts for you, put their name on this thread, okay? And it's numbered. It's not it's not, some people today, and I put the numbers underneath, they put like 1 and then the customer's name. And then the next person came down and put 1 and then the customer's name. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're having like a running list. A running list of numbers, not your personal numbers, a running list, okay? So make sure you just keep the flow going. Y'all know how in school they would say, okay, you number 1, you number 2, you number 3, you number 4. It's the same thing, all right? And then also make sure you put your customers there and the people that have posted for you. And if people who posted for you, say you got 2 people to buy off of their page, make sure that you give them extra 2 entries, an entry for each person that they that signed up from their post, okay? This is really good because this is a way for you to send out we're going to send out the prize. So you don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about a gift. You don't have to worry about spending your own money. We're going to send it out for you. So all you have to do is ask people to post for you and say, okay, my team and I, we're going to do a giveaway at the end of the month. And you could possibly win this Fit 5. It's going to be 2 winners that are going to win a Fit 5. All right. So make sure y'all don't sleep on that. Please don't sleep on that. It's such a great opportunity. If you have not gotten your first customer, or if you have not been good at getting customers, I promise you it's because you have not done host to post, like legit done host to post consistently, because it works over and over and over again. Also, if your goal is to do 5 hosts to post a day, but you have 1 host to post that's like booming with like 80 comments, don't go start another one. Just work that one until you're done, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. All right, so all of this will make sense. If you're totally confused about what I'm talking about, go and watch the host to post training on the Dream Teams page. If you search in the top host to post, you'll see that come up. All right, we talked about daily self-development, messaging. So every day we message people about the business. We have scripts on the Google Drive. If you've gone through the training, you have the link to the Google Drive. If you are on the Dream Teams page, it's in the pinned post or the announcement section. So you can go there and you can see what scripts we are using for sending out messages to potential DTs and potential LCs. You want to create a goal for yourself. You know, how many messages are you going to send out a day? How many, when are you going to do it? Are you going to split it up? And in the group, you'll see where we talk about message blasts. And that's what the message blasts are. Not every hour, but different times throughout the day, we'll set a reminder for the group to go and send out 25 messages. And when you're done, you come back into the group and you put done. It's a nice way to do it together. And you can split up your messaging throughout the day. And that's really it, you guys. Using the product coach is going to be key. Using the products yourself, that's a whole nother thing. You want to make sure that you are getting your own results. So if you have a cleanse in your house that you haven't used, use it this weekend. If you have a wrap, put on a wrap. If you're taking hair vitamins, or if you have hair vitamins, start taking them. You know, you really just want to do that. Now, another thing too is for the 30-day slay. Burgundy, are you there? Do you feel well enough to talk about it?
I'm here, Jazz.
Okay. Can you just briefly go over the dates and everything for the 30 days challenge, since we kind of are setting the date back a little bit to get started?
Yes, so we decided to extend the 30-day results challenge just for the simple fact that corporate dropped the distributor push the deal for $20 sign up. So we weren't really pushing for loyal customers like we had intended. So we decided to extend it. Now, if they did order in July, they'll get 5 entries into the challenge just for ordering and already being a participant in the challenge. But all new loyal customers will be eligible. So make sure that you're telling, your customers this, not only as a closing point, but to make sure that they're consistent. Like the monetary incentive is for accountability. We want people to actually use the products and get results, because that's what keeps them being customers longer than 3 months. So we extended the dates until August 25th. That's when the challenge will end, and the payout will be September 15th. Is that what you needed me to say, Jasmine?
Yes. Now, didn't the challenge end August 25th originally, Bird? Or are you just saying that if they, because I'm confused. Hold on. Let me look. Is that when it originally ended?
That's what I thought.
So did we change? I forgot what we said. Did we change it to September?
Yeah, I think we were gonna push the date back so that people had time to get their oh yeah, we said they had to get their orders placed by August 15th. And then the challenge could start on August 25th.
Start on the 25th. I think since it's already has started, but maybe let's say in September 1st, maybe.
The challenge. Okay, so what is the cutoff for people to get their orders placed? Because if it's not okay, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about it later, and we'll figure it out, and
Okay.
we'll get back to you guys on the actual date.
Okay.
For the for this challenge that Burgundy's talking about, it's a $400 cash prize for the challenge winner. And also they're going to have like different ways that they can earn their entries, but we'll get back with you guys on the actual dates.
And I wanted to say one more thing, Jasmine. Shout out to Jackie. She posts in the 90 Day Slay group almost every day, something fit wise. And I was going to ask whose distributor she was, but I see she's Joy's. So I just wanted to
Yes,
shout her
baby.
out and just say, to utilize the group, post recipes, workouts, anything in there that's fitness related so that we can keep that group active and, going.
All right. Shout out to Jackie. All right. Thank you, Bird. So make sure you guys just something really quickly before we go and before our leaders give their last words of encouragement for the month. Make sure you guys stay connected to the group. Make sure that you guys stay connected to the events that are going on. We work very hard to make sure that there are different things that you guys can plug into. There are going to be power hours 3 times a day at least for you all to plug into. So make sure that you're checking the team page daily. I would even take some time on Sunday to just plug in the different events for the week so that you can stay on top of what's going on with the team. And decide like what you're going to plug into. Go ahead and commit to it. Tell your sponsor, tell your accountability partner, so that you can really see a shift in your business. Because if you get on the power hour, man, you're gonna get so much stuff done, so much done. So make sure that you stay connected in your groups. Be an active participant in your groups. Don't just always be quiet. Come out of your shell a little bit, answer a question, share a motivational quote, a video, whatever. Ask questions, whatever you need to do. And then lastly, the Emerald and Above retreat. So who's excited about that?
Me!
All right. So the Emerald and Above, the Emerald and Above retreat is going to be in Los Angeles. It's going to be October 4th through the 7th. And I'm just so excited about it. Like I am, oh my gosh, I spent some time today, a lot of time today trying to get some things in place and trying to finalize a few things. So I am excited. I know it's going to be a great, great weekend. So make sure that you guys, a lot of you all want to know, how do you get to Emerald? I know Ray went over the charting with the video that she did. You can even look on YouTube. There are YouTube videos on how to go Emerald. Also, make sure that you're just active, like you're doing stuff, that you're actually enrolling distributors and customers. Get on the power hours and send those messages out. Do your opportunity posts. Go live. Do these things that is going to help you build your team, because the way you get to Emerald is by building your team and getting customers collectively, both. So if you're not doing either one of those, then you gotta pick it up if you want to get there. So you have to be Emerald by the end of this month. It's totally possible, but you're gonna have to like get started like yesterday, and you want to move with a sense of urgency. So that is all that I have. I want to open it up to our leaders. I asked for each of them to think of something that they wanted to briefly share with you guys as far as words of encouragement. So I'm going to open up the floor to them. Who wants to go first?
I'll go since you just touched on going Emerald. And y'all, anything is possible. I promise you. Don't worry about how scary it looks. It is possible. I remember at the beginning of May, I needed 9 DTs to be able to hit Emerald. I was not a mass enroller or anything crazy. I think before that, I probably had enrolled maybe 2 or 3 distributors on my own. So I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I really don't know if I'll be able to do it. And Berg was like, Key, it's okay. It's not that bad. And y'all, I made it happen. I wanted to get my 9 DTs by the 15th. I didn't get them until the 18th. And then I had to get volume on top of that. I made it happen within a month. Y'all, anything can happen. Right when you're at that point where you feel like you want to give up, like Heather said earlier, behind all those no's, it could be 5 yeses waiting right behind. And that's kind of how it was for me. I became more active. I did a reality check. And I had to see if the goal that I was trying to hit was my work ethic matching it. And in the beginning, it was not. And once I made that adjustment, y'all, things just started working in my favor. I'm not saying that every day was a good day. You know, everything was going the way that I wanted, but I had my mindset and I was doing the things that I needed to do. I was posting on a daily. I was going live. I was sending those messages. I was reaching out to people. I was being organized. I was staying plugged in. I was staying connected to the group. All of these things that Jazz were saying, those were the things I was doing. And y'all, it made me successful. I hit Emerald. I got my $5,000 bonus. So when your leader is telling you these things, y'all listen. We're not trying to keep anything from you. There is no secret. Your success is our success. We are a team. So just make sure you are applying the tools and resources that you are being given. Don't reinvent the wheel. Everything that Berg was telling me, I was soaking it up like a sponge. I was going to other people's pages. I was looking at other leaders that were successful. Y'all, I was soaking everything up. I'm telling you. Y'all, what does Berg say? Success leaves clues. Y'all, just do what's being put out there. Make sure you're actually doing it. Don't be in the group saying, oh, I've sent 25 messages and you sent a negative 25 messages. Don't do that. Don't cheat yourself, y'all. I'm telling you, it gets you nowhere, because then you're going to be one of those people that's sitting there upset, salty, mad at the group because everybody around you is promoting and you have nothing going on for yourself. That's because you're not doing anything yourself. So, yeah, I know I'm going to start preaching, right? I'm done.
I thought that she was about to take my quote from Bird. Bird ain't gonna have no quotes left. She gonna have to think about a new one right now. Don't leave nothing on the table. Don't leave no coins, no customers, no teas. Don't leave nothing on the table. And I have to tell myself that sometimes. Don't leave anything on the table. You'll be surprised how many people, if you follow up with them, will be ready to order. You'll be surprised how many DTs will think about it more just because you're messaging them all the time and reminding them like, hey, I'm still here. You're gonna join me. You know, don't leave nothing on the table. And also, one thing that I can speak for myself, and I know as women, I know I can't be the only one, but don't allow, and I'm preaching to the choir, do not allow your outside circumstances to determine where you are in your business. Don't allow what's going on outside, family, husband, boyfriend, kids. Like, if your why is strong enough, you just have to push past that. And I know I can speak from experience, it's not easy to do, but don't let that keep you. Don't let that hold you back. Just keep pushing. Yes, life happens. Don't let it distract you. Yes, Bird. Was that your quote you just thought about?
Still go to work. So You gotta still work your business. But what I was gonna say is, don't try to, like Key said, don't try to recreate the wheel. We got everything laid out for you. Like, we are not doing anything outside of what we're showing you. We just been putting in time, and that's what you may have to do too. We all have different networks, so you just have to go with the flow, but work your butt off. People want to see that you're serious. Show them that you're serious. Show them that you take your business seriously, and you make sure you're consistent. Don't be posting this week and you stop for 2 weeks and then jump back on and think that people just supposed to be open arms. But definitely don't try to recreate the wheel. If there's a script for everything just about. So follow the script, because when we ask y'all for screenshots and you're not following the script, you're not being coachable. That's just the truth. And I can't deal with uncoachable people.
I agree with everything everyone has said. Um, Consistency is key. Like, don't give up. Listen to what we're telling you and what we've given you. The resources are there. You got, especially Product Coach page. Everything you need is on Product Coach. Everything. Like, there should be nobody still sending old scripts at this point. Everybody should be using the box method by now. Nobody should be asking, like, what's the script used with a certain product, like a cleanse, because we're not doing it anymore. If you're using the box method on Product Coach, then nobody should be using a certain script for in any individual product, because they're all bundled up for a reason. You're going to get more volume, and it's been working much better than the old scripts. So everybody should be utilizing Product Coach. It's there word for word. I don't see how you can be confused if you actually read it, because it tells you, okay, now send this. When they say this, send this. Every picture you need, whether it's just a picture of the product itself or results pics, it's there on Product Coach. Everything you need. And if you're working your business and like we said earlier, utilizing host to post, there's no reason that you shouldn't be getting any inquiries if you're doing host to post. That means you're not utilizing host to post like you should. I do not get many customers on my own. Like, 90% of my customers come from other people posting for me. So utilize host to post. That's the magic sauce. You want to know what the secret is? Host to post. That's what it is. So utilize host to post. If your leader has told you the messages to send or giving you the messages to send for host to post, do it. If you haven't utilized it, go to the Dream Team page and figure it out for yourself, because if they've already given it, they're probably not going to give it again if they spent their time giving it to you already. So the information is out there. Just go utilize it. Dream Team training, if there's any newbies on here that has not went through the training, everything you need is on Dream Team training, whether it's customer service info, website resource, everything is on the training. Every question you probably have in your brain, you can go to the Dream Team training page and get it. So I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Like, just everything is there, because we all want you. We want you to be successful, and we've made it. We spent hours making these pages for you to make sure that you're successful as well. So don't reinvent the wheel. Don't try to make up your own scripts or posts, and just utilize what we're telling you. So I think that's all I have, because I start preaching too.
Can I say something else? This information is duplicatable, and that's the basis of our businesses. We have to make sure it's duplicatable so you guys can do it and you can teach someone else. So that's why we're telling you that we're not doing nothing extra. We are doing this because it's duplicatable. So that's it.
Can I add something to that? When it comes to posting, like if your sponsor comes to you and say, okay, like we need to check these posts or we need to like switch this up, that's really gonna affect, even with host to post. A lot of times you're messaging people that you don't know, and a lot of times once you friend request them, they're gonna go look at your page, and a lot of times them seeing your page will determine if they will even respond to you. It'll determine if they'll want to purchase from you. It'll determine if they think you're a scammer. Like, it determines all of that. So make sure that you are following your sponsor's guide as far as how to post, what to post, clear pictures, making sure that you're having like a call to action, leave your phone number or say message me or one of those things, because that will really play a part into your the attraction marketing and how people will perceive you when you reach out to them about the product and the business.
Okay, can I go next? So I just wanted to say, I know you guys covered a lot of stuff, so y'all said a lot of good things. Just to add, like, piggyback to it, Just remember that everyone has their own journey, and it's so easy to like compare and get down on yourself because people who started the business the same day as you are just flying by you. But you have to have tunnel vision. You have to keep yourself encouraged. And then you have to really, really dig deep and think about how you can help other people instead of just yourself. So when you start thinking about that, that's when amazing things happen. For me, when I promoted in March, I literally I wasn't even trying to promote. I was trying to make sure my team had everything they possibly needed. I was like, do y'all need one-on-ones? Do y'all need trainings? What do you need? Do you need me to help you with posting? And I wasn't even doing it, not, well, unconsciously, I wasn't doing it like for like my promotion. I was doing it to just kind of like dig deep and help them become leaders. So think about how you can help other people. Think about how you can help somebody with their weight loss or whatever it may be. And then, the goal will come. Stick to it. Write it down, put it in your face every day. So when you wake up, you're constantly encouraging yourself that this is what's going to happen. That's something that's really helped me. How you want to help your family, how you want to help yourself, whatever it may be. Think about it daily and then just execute. So I love to say that baby steps still move you forward. So do something every single day. All right. Yes. And be excited. Be excited.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. All right. So before we go, I guess my little, can I add one more thing?
I was going to say that we all have slow days, so that's normal. So don't think just because we're leaders that we don't have a drought too, because we do too. So just remain positive, stick in there, and just keep pushing. That's all I want to say, because all of us have a drought. Please believe.
I wanted to add something too before you talk and close, Jack. I just want to say that the Dream Team is really lit. I know a lot of y'all are new, but let me just say that there are a lot of people wishing they had our level of leadership and wishing that they could be on our team. So just know that we are, blessed as far as leadership goes. We have an amazing leader. She has an amazing vision for the team, and we won't lead you astray. So, don't take for granted the things and resources that we put out there for you, because every team isn't created equally. There are some people out here who don't have the support and the love that we get here with the Dream Team. Secondly, I want to say is to not give up. Like, there will be slow days. There will be days where you feel like you talk to people all day and just get no after no after no. I haven't signed my first customer of August yet, but I know that it's coming. So don't feel like just because you haven't signed anyone yet that you are not successful. Um, and like everybody said, don't leave anything on the table. There are so many resources out there for you to utilize, for you to grow your business. When I was brand spanking new, I was watching YouTube videos every day about It Works. Watching YouTube videos, seeing what leaders were putting out, top enrollers, seeing the different things that they were saying, how they were building their businesses. And I just took little snippets and applied it to my business, and boom, I excel. So utilize what's out there so you can be successful. I want to see as many people as possible at the leadership retreat in Cali. So let's get it.
And one more thing, since you mentioned YouTube, if you are browsing YouTube and just happen to run across a former DT who's left the business and saying why they left, don't let that discourage you, because 9 times out of 10, the person probably just got lazy and just tired of working their business, or did not have the coaching that they needed, or was just a lack of knowledge, to be honest. So don't let any negative It Works posts deter you. Just remember your why and why you're in this business, and remember that your team has your back and that you have an amazing leader. So anytime you are on YouTube and run across negativity, don't let that bother you. Keep it moving. Move on to the positive videos and keep trucking.
Yes, I agree. I had someone to stop, to say she did not want to be a distributor anymore after reading some negativity. And I just want to say, what you seek is what you will find. So if you're looking for things to subconsciously tell yourself why you shouldn't do this, then that's what's going to stick out to you. she was already, on the fence. So she went to look for negative stuff, and that's what she found. And I mean, it's unfortunate because I know how big of a blessing this business can be, but I can't make anybody want it for themselves. So definitely, thank
All right. Thank you guys so much for those awesome words of wisdom. I just wanted to add a couple of things to what they said. I know there's a lot of people on here that may be dealing with the whole no situation. And I really just want to encourage you guys to really don't let yourself get discouraged by those no's, okay? One thing that I learned very early on from the training that I was on, I actually talked about this last night. I can tell you exactly where I was in my old house. I was right by my bed, folding clothes, with my headphones in my ear, listening to a training. And it was this guy. His last name was Brown on the Millionaires Academy. And he said, when people say no to you, they're saying no to themselves. They are not saying no to you. And I will never forget that. That was like my first month in the business. And it completely changed everything for me. And so as you're talking to people, please know that they are saying no to themselves. If they say no to the business opportunity, they're not saying no to you. That's their own business that they can start. If they are saying no to products, they're saying no to their own health. They don't want to do better on their end, for whatever reason, they don't want the products, whatever. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. So when you take yourself out of that equation, you are able to be at peace and you're able to move forward in your business. Secondly, dang it was something I was going to say about that. Planting seeds. So another thing that really was a shift for me was with Jade Hooper talks about the power of having a mindset of planting seeds. Every message that I send, I think of it, that's a seed planted. That's a seed planted. That's a seed planted. And even if they don't say yes right away, guess what? They're going to be watching me. They're going to see, like, what is it that she does? Like, what is it that she's talking about? And they may ask some questions, or they may be looking in my stories to kind of see what it is that I'm up to. But everybody's not going to say yes right away. And I think as adults, I really had to check myself, because I'm like, why are you getting upset because people tell you no? Like, you're not a kid, you're an adult. And for me, I had gotten so used to I was spoiled. We are spoiled adults if we cannot take a no from random people. Now, I understand when it's family and stuff like that, you expect your family to support you. But just really know that your job is to plant seeds. And the more you post and all of that kind of stuff, you are watering those seeds. But if you're not posting and you're not doing what you're supposed to do on your end, then that's nobody's fault but you. Also, whenever you think about, if you're having a slow season, I remember when I went diamond and I did not promote for 10 months. A lot of us went 10 months without promoting. Guess what? If we would have quit, I wouldn't be home full time, would not have hit double diamond, would not have hit triple diamond, would not have met so many of you guys and been able to impact so many different lives. So you got to stay in position. You cannot be so focused on the right now that you lose the vision that you have for yourself, for your business partners, and for your family. Stay in position. When it's time for you to promote and when it's time for you to move up, God will bless you. But if you can't be focused and not even content and not comfortable, but okay with where God has you, you got to just move your feet. Your job is to move your feet. It is to move your feet and to continuously sow seeds into your business. That is your job. All of the other things, that's up to God. Promotions come from God. I'm a true believer in that. So if you are doing what you are supposed to do, people will come to you and people will say yes to you, and you'll be able to move forward in your business. Trinita talks about this really quickly about being coachable. Just make sure that being coachable does not just mean that you take constructive criticism. Being coachable means following the scripts. It means following the directions that your sponsor is giving you to try to help you problem solve. It's being a team player. It is being an active participant. Like, all of these things kind of go under the umbrella of being coachable. So please, please, please make sure that you are always being a team player and are coachable. And then lastly, Um,
And Jazz, can you also speak on staying connected to your sponsor? Like, it's
yeah.
really hard for us to run and follow up with people, but you need to be joined to the hip, like with the.
Yes, yes, yes. I was gonna actually have that written down, Berg. I'm gonna say that very last. Um, so the next thing that I have before I talk about that is your employee mindset. Okay, employee mindset. Can anybody tell me what that means before we go? Y'all are plugged in. Y'all ain't going nowhere. This is good. Y'all don't go anywhere because I'm literally about to close this out. This is really good. Don't go. Like y'all know when the pastor doing altar call, don't go. Stay put, okay? Anybody want to tell me what an employee mindset is?
I'll do it.
I could, but I want somebody else to.
I got it. So basically, you come into this business, you started your own business, but you're waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. You've got to be a self-starter. You got to get up. You got to work your business. It has to be open every day. Nobody should have to call you and tell you it's time to make money. Nobody should have to tell you you invested $20, $99, whatever you invested to get you to work. Like, it's sad that sometimes we have to do that. And it's because we see the potential in y'all and we want y'all to work harder and we want y'all to go after it because we know that somebody saw that in us and somebody helped us, but nobody helped us, like held our hand to the point where they put a gun to our head and said, you got to start this business. You need to work your business today. No, the reason why we're getting where we are in this business is because we have leaders who care about us, who make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, but they're not going to baby us. They're not going to coddle us. Nobody's going to come to your house and knock on your door because you didn't show up to your business today. No, you got to want to work it for yourself. Nobody can want it more than you want it, because otherwise, what's the point? Like, and that's the thing, like, scare money don't make no money. If you're afraid to go out there and really get yourself seen and noticed by people, I don't know, y'all. I can't. And the other thing, I wanted to add something. I wasn't gonna say anything, but the thing is, I look at Jazz, I look at Burgundy, I look at Heather, Whitney, I look at Trinita, I look at Kishana, all of them. They're in a position right now where they don't even have to really work their business. Other people beneath them are working because they have established those teams, but they're not stopping every day. Like Jasmine said, she's been doing the same thing for 2 years. I watched her. She's not lying. Every day. And I was like, what is she doing? I would see her do that every day. And I'm like, okay, I see it. But, you know, I was like, that's just what she does. But that's her. She's not, no matter how high she gets, and that's called humility, guys. No matter how far you go in this business, you got to continue to keep pushing because you're writing your own check. There's no cap. Okay, there's no cap to this. You get to determine where you're going to stop, and there's no stopping. You gotta keep pushing because you don't know when your next post is going to touch somebody else's life. You don't know when your next post is going to take you to the next level in this company. You don't know how often our CEOs, CFOs, all of them are going to decide they're going to drop another promotion. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Like, I'm so full right now. This is crazy. Like, these promotions, they dropped in July, and then we were standing there at green carpet, and it's like, thank you, Holy Ghost, because all of a sudden they're like, all promotions are extended, and like, Jesus, thank you. I'm so full. I'm so heated, y'all. This is real deal. Everything is just lining up. We got all our DTs. God, let me shut up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do all this. It's just.
Let's not forget about that collagen is about to drop.
Yeah.
They setting us up for success, y'all. This free shipping. Bro, I feel a BOGO on the way, y'all. My toes is tingling. It's coming.
And look at this right now. It's how many of us? It's 58. It was like 65 of us on here. Most of us are Black. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So many African-American people coming together. They always compare us to those crabs in a bucket or barrel where you're trying to pull down the other person. No, on this team, you're building each other up. If you don't make it, I'm not going to make it. And then at the end of the day, it's not really about me making it. It's about you making it because I'm trying to make sure that you're doing everything well. So don't get like, I feel like I message my people all the time and sometimes they don't respond. So that kind of bothers me. But at the same time, I'm not in the business of keeping people who don't want to be kept. So I can't keep running after you. Please just know that what Jasmine said about this being not having that employee mindset, you got to let it go. Because if you keep having that employee mindset, you're going to keep living the same cycle you've been living for the past however many years with that job you sick of. Because I know I'm sick. I'm telling y'all something. I got to go back to work on Monday, Tuesday. I'm not happy. It's okay though, because something's about to change. I already know changes in the air. God already showed me. This is it. This day last year. They get one more.
Girl, that's what I went today to start moving my. I'm sorry, y'all, but I went to start moving my classroom to my new one. You know, I just walked in the building. I was like, child, I'm gonna be the jolliest person walking around the building this year because I know this is my last year. Zero, excuse my language, but zero F's given all year long. Like, I will not be moved at all this year by you or these kids or these parents. But hey, how may I help you? God bless you. Yeah, okay, we can do that. So yeah. Same here, sorry.
No, it's cool.
Thank you so much, Leontine, for that. And that's basically it, you guys. That employee mindset will make or break your business. You got to have an entrepreneurial mindset where you go out and you get what you need. You are that fisherman who's going out to get the fish. You are being accountable. Nobody has to check for you. Nobody should have to check for you and ask you, you know, did you do this today? Did you do that today? We are entrepreneurs. Nobody checks for me. Nobody asked me, oh, Jasmine, did you set up stuff for your group this week? Oh, Jasmine, did you do a team call this week? Oh, Jasmine, did you send messages this week? Hey, Jasmine, did you post today? Nobody. Ain't nobody been checking for me. Nobody, y'all. So no, and most of these leaders, I don't check for them. I'm not checking for them. They know what they're supposed to do. They know what they're supposed to do. So please know that in the beginning, we're here to be a resource to you, but make sure that you guys are taking initiative. This is your business. This is not Jasmine's your boss and Heather's your supervisor, and then you are the trainer, and you know you have somebody underneath you that's the employee. Like, no, that's not what this is. You are your own boss. You could take off in this business and come surpass me. Come on, let's go. What we gonna do? Okay, so please know that this is not a company type deal where there is this hierarchy of you know, somebody telling you what to do and all that. That's not what this is. This is your business. All right. And then last thing that, like Burgundy said, was your sponsor. Make sure that you are in contact with your sponsor. So a lot of us leaders, we are high DT enrollers. We are high enrollers of business partners, and we cannot chase after you guys. You know, if we're calling and we're texting and we're trying to get in contact with you and you're not responding, some people are probably a little bit more gracious than I am, but I got like a 2 text message rule, and after that I'm done. I'm done. So, and you might get a phone call. You might get a phone call, but it's kind of one of those things where, you know, there are so many hungry people who they're literally on their last dime. You know, they're trying to move into that house. They're needing, their car is about to be repoed, or they're homeless living in a hotel and they're hungry, and their kids are getting ready to go to school and they don't have money to get their kids school supplies or school uniforms. You know, there's people out here that are hungry. So I can't, and the leaders will agree that, you know, we can't chase after people. This is not a company. Again, that's not the way that this works. This is your business. This is your business. So stay connected to your sponsor. Let your sponsor know what you're doing. Shout out to Karen. I don't even know if Karen is still on here, but every morning when I wake up, I got a message from Karen about what she did the day before, what she gonna do that night, and what she gonna do throughout the day. And she keeps in contact. Like, she stays because of the accountability. Like, she needs that accountability, and she does that. So make sure you stay in contact. All right. That is it. I hope that you guys are pumped up and ready for the month. This month is yours. The last thing, I know I just said that was the last thing, but for real, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Whenever you are pushing towards something new and something bigger, when you're going through a new season, you're pushing towards your goals, you're pushing closer to God, who's gonna show up?
The devil.
There you go. He's gonna show up. So go ahead and prepare yourself. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This is what it is, you guys. We know that that's how it is. Like whenever you start pushing, whenever you get close to the God, the devil doesn't want that. So he comes and he tries to distract you. He tries to make your mind his playground, and you cannot allow that to happen. You have to have your armor on all the time. You got to have it on. Get in your word. Do your daily devotionals. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that you are covered and have a plan, so that whenever things do happen, you can look at your plan, your daily list of things to do, and say, well, this is what I got to do regardless. Be able to still work your business. If you go to work tomorrow, you can work your business tomorrow. Okay? If you go to work, even though life is beating you down, you can work your business even though life is beating you down. Don't let your business become that disposable item in your life. Don't throw it in the trash because of temporary circumstances. You can make it. You are worthy, and all of you all can do this. All of you guys can get to the top of this company. We are a Black Diamond team, and we ready. We ready. Okay? All right. So we're gonna pray really quick. Let me know. Put in the chat, what your main takeaway was for today. Even take it to social media. Take it to social media and tag your leaders. Tag us in your posts. Tell us what you took away from this call and how this call impacted you and got you ready for the month. And I know some of us may be a lot to handle, but it's okay. Y'all know that we do all of this out of love. We are so passionate. If nothing else, y'all know we're passionate about this business and you all's success. And we want you all to come with us along this journey because we're moving. We're going. All right? So let's go ahead and pray. Anybody else have anything before we go? What I'll do is I will stay on Zoom for it's 9:36. I'm supposed to be getting something with my brother really quick. But I'll stay on Zoom for 10 more minutes after we finish. And if you want to stay on and you have a question, I will answer your question. Other than that, I will see you guys later. And hold on, let me get a picture. Y'all get a picture because this could be your opportunity post for tomorrow. Talk about how you got your whole life on this call tonight. I know I got mine. I got my own life today. Some of this stuff I needed to hear too. All right, so let's go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you. Actually, hold on for a second, y'all. Dorian, can you come pray over our team really quick? I didn't ask you. David said he's too hungry to pray. My brother is a minister, you guys. He actually just moved back to Florida. He's going to be teaching Bible at a Christian school down here. He's my spiritual advisor. He's the one who told me to leave my job when I was afraid. So he's gonna pray for us really quick. We need some prayer over, worth, self-worth, believing in ourselves, believing who God says we are, all of that kind of stuff, okay? Confidence, we can rock this business out. All right.
All right, ladies. Heavenly Father, we just want to thank you for your grace and for your mercy. Thank you for calling us to this ministry to service the people. And I pray for each member of the team that you would encourage them, that you would speak to them in the innermost parts of their hearts, that you would remind them that their value comes from you because we're made in your image and you made us to have dominion and to rule and to have authority. And you have placed these ladies in a tremendous spot to do that. So let them shine and thrive so that their light shines so that people might see them. And I pray that all the work that they may do may reflect to you because you're the reason that we're able to do the things that we're doing. So for the month of August, we claim victory over it. For every trial, for every test, it just brings us closer to you. And so we lean in. We don't turn away. We actually move into this comfort because we know you're going to make us better because of all of this that we have to go through. And at the end of the month, we're going to look back and say, it was only you, Lord, who brought us through. And you get all the credit, all the glory, all the honor. So for their families, for the clients that they're working with, I pray favor and blessings of all of them. And thank you for Jazz and her leadership. Thank you for the team. And thank you for all you're doing. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, brother.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Dorian.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, no problem. He said no problem.
Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
He said he'll be all of our spiritual advisors. Huh? I don't know what he's talking about. My brother's crazy, y'all. Okay. So I'll stay on for a couple more minutes because he's hungry. He's gonna get mad in a second if I don't go get some food with him. But if anybody have, let me go ahead and stop. Well, I can just sit and record. Anybody else have any questions? Any specific questions about anything?
Thank you so much for everything. I really learned a lot tonight.
No problem, love. I'm so glad that it was helpful, and it is recorded, so I'll put it up on my YouTube channel, and you guys can watch it as many times as you want.
You got it.
You girls, excuse me, sir. All right. Got me going in. No questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
I've been sending the post post about I've been getting a lot of reviews from post post. Like when I do the subscription box and I seen like the message from the coach page, the product coach page, like all my customers, like most of all my people that interested, they stop like when I seen like the price in the box and all that, they stop right there. So what do I do to get them back engaged?
So one thing that I would recommend is to just follow back up with them and say, hey, I just wanted to follow up and see if you had any questions about anything. Or you can say, I just wanted to see if you want to go ahead and set up a time to talk. If you have any questions, we can hop on the phone and I can answer any questions for you. That would be my next go-to.
Okay.
And I know a lot of times we kind of get afraid to follow up because we think we're going to aggravate people. But know that they said that they were interested. So you just want to make sure that, you're doing your part in following up with them to make sure. Because they may have just forgotten to come back to the message.
Yeah, and that's like sometimes like that's what I'm doing, but like some will look at my messages and be like they'll look at it and then don't respond, or they'll be like well I'm gonna talk to you another time, and then I follow up with them and then they just give me the basically run around.
Right. Now, are these people off of your list or are these people offline?
They're from like host to post, like when I people that respond to host to post and they're interested in I just send them basically the everything from the coach product page, and when I send them the the box or whatever and they see the messages.
Trinita just sent me something.
So I was like just like wondering like do you have like a good follow post?
Yeah, so you can say another thing that I like to say is to let them know that I only have a few more spots. I have like my goals for myself, like my daily goals. So if I haven't met my goal for the day, then I'll say we have a couple more spots for today. And then if people tell me, well, let me think about it, or I'll do it on Friday. I always tell people, you guys, please note this. I'm so sorry, I'm so loud. I would say like, please let me know if you change your mind. And that way, like people take you seriously. Like I'll tell them like, please let me know. I'm saving your spot for Friday. And I am, because on Fridays, listen, my day be so booked, start to finish with appointments. So if I'm scheduling a time for you to talk and I don't have any more availability and I'm telling people I can't talk to them to the next day, and that be a Monday, and you're not answering the phone when you said that we were going to talk, I always say, this is my business. So let me know, please, if you change your mind so that I can open up your appointment slot for someone else. And they do. They take you more seriously. Like you got to set the tone with them. And sometimes we're too passive with people where they think they can just run over us and they can just come and, do whatever. But if you set the tone with them and let them know, this is my business, let me know if anything changes, that always works very well for me.
Well, I'll try it. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? So somebody just sent me a text message really quick about, you guys, if this, how do I say this in a nice way? Y'all know I'm a really nice person, but I also like to keep it real. If this is something that I'm going to speak from both angles, if you are a person who started your business or whatever, and you're really struggling in your business, first of all, please communicate with your sponsor about your issues that you're having. Keep the line of communication all the way open. Now, if you know that this is something that you just do not want to do like at all, don't string people along. Just be honest. Just be honest and just tell people what's going on. If it's that, you're just too busy and you've only been in for a day, give yourself a chance. If you've only been in for a week and you think that you just don't have time, have you looked at your day? Have you broken down your day and really seen, where your holes are? Have you gotten yourself super organized and set aside time for your business? If you're super busy and you're still watching Ratchet Mondays, or you're still watching your Netflix series, or you're still watching Empire and Power and all of these other things, and you're going out every Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday night, is it really that you don't have time? So be honest with yourself, you guys. Think about your goals. We are so worthy of this. We are so worthy of what could happen through this business. But we have to be willing to make temporary sacrifices. No one joins this business because most people don't join this business because they have all the time in the world. They join the business because they want more time. So you have to sacrifice a little bit to be able to do that, to be able to have that extra time. Okay? And from the other angle, if you're a sponsor, I already told you guys this earlier, don't be chasing people. Don't chase people. It's a waste of time and it's negative energy. It is so negative energy. You get caught up in, I just don't understand why you don't want to work. I don't understand this. All that energy can be poured into your people who want to work, who are wanting your help. So make sure that you don't get stuck there. If people aren't responding to you, guess what, boo? They don't want it. And that's okay. That's okay. Well, sometimes we want people to just tell us and they're not going to tell you. They're not going to. And it's okay. Just keep moving. Don't talk about power.
Can I say something right quick?
Uh-huh.
Heather probably about to look in the camera crazy, but I was that person that did not have patience when people was flaking on me all the time. Every now and then it comes back and she had to bring me back down. But literally, this will teach you a lot of patience because you never know what people are going through. You don't know if they honestly don't have the money. You don't know that. So just treat everybody with a clean slate. They good. I still have problems with it, but I'm working on it every day.
Right.
I'm gonna say something, Trinita. She just recently said this. She has these random epiphanies, but she was recently had a thought, and it's so true. Think about, some of us just jumped on it. We were just you know what? I'm ready. Let's do this. And some of us didn't. Leontine watched Jasmine for 2 whole years. So, don't be upset or don't get super anxious or don't feel what is she doing? Why is she not jumping on this? She don't know. You're right. She didn't know. And you didn't either. So if it takes somebody 6 months to join you, give them those 6 months, just like, you took however long you took to jump on it and, decide that you wanted to give this a try and maybe this could work for you. Other people may have to go through that same thought process that you had to go through.
Yes. Trina, did you see my message? It's about the customer.
Okay.
Any other questions, y'all? Y'all just want to hang out. Y'all like us, don't y'all? We pretty cool people. I am not gonna sit back down. Woo. Anything else? Y'all, we don't stay on the call after prayer. Prayer is the final end. So take advantage.
Go enjoy dinner, Jazz.
I am.
I missed everything you said because my phone died right when you was getting into it.
I'll text you. It's okay.
Okay.
So what if they don't have an email? Then create one for them. Just go to Gmail and create one for them. I've had to do that for people before. I create the email and then I just send it to them.
Okay.
Their password.
Okay. Got it.
Ouch! That's a good idea, Jazz. I've never done that.
I've done that for people before.
Yeah, for real.
Dorian, go.
I'm gonna use that for people that act like creating a new email. I have people that'll be like, I don't got time to make no new email. I'm sure gonna be like, okay, girl, hold on just a second.
Yeah. Hey, Tori. Be quiet.
Hey y'all, I actually have a question. I was just sitting here thinking, like, should I just text you or should I go ahead and ask? But I'll ask just in case other people want to know too. So I have a distributor that is in Germany and she's like super hungry. She wants it. However, I have a hard time helping her because she speaks in German when she texts and her time thing is different. So like whenever I want to do like a training or I want her to hop on a training, it's difficult because of the timing. What do you suggest for that?
Recording.
Okay, and then what about as far as like helping her as far as like with her scripts?
So she don't speak English at all?
She speaks English to me, but when she communicates with the people that she knows or that she deals with, which I'm going to have a conversation with her tomorrow because I was asking her, since she's having a hard time with the people in Germany, does she more so want to build like her following around Americans and connect with more so Americans? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I was about to say what Trinita said. Google Translate. She could,
Okay.
translate the English to language. Yeah, Australians and the people in the UK and Canada. Yeah, I think she could do. I do think that there's a market there in Germany. I would just really try to get her on that whole 6 list thing where she's adding to her network and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I
you
would
should
also
send her the scripts, and she should be able to use, Google Translate to translate them if she can't do it herself.
Well, she utilizes the whole product coach page and she's done her training and everything. So she is doing that part. It's just like, for example, when she gets stuck and she has a question, so I like my response was always just, will send me screenshots. And then when she sent them to me, she's like, yeah, I don't think this would help because of, the way the language is or whatever. So I haven't really been like a help to her because of that. And then just not knowing like really which way to direct her with it.
Direct her with what, Tori?
Just as far as like, cause she's very new, like the whole concept and everything is new to her. So just being able to really like coach her and tell her what to do is kind of been a struggle because I've been stuck with that. I haven't really known which way to go with it.
I'm kind of on the same page.
Around the time that works for her and you?
Well, that's the thing because like when she gets off of work, it's like morning time over here, and that's when I'm at work. But we set up a time to talk tomorrow, so I'll be able to like dig a little bit deeper in, and I guess I'll get back with you after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Saturday. Every Saturday could be y'all day to Zoom each other.
Mhm.
And talk and go from there. And just really set aside like a whole hour to try to cover as much stuff as you can. But in the meantime, I would make sure that she understands that YouTube is a resource. Being paid is a great resource. Make sure that she knows where all of her resources are.
Okay.
Anita, go ahead.
So I'm having the same issue. I have a DT in Hawaii, and they 4 hours behind me. So that's a little difficult. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. And I think one thing I'm gonna do is ask her, you know, how her schedule is, and then during the time, like the times that we set for our calls, like on if Tuesday at 8:30. If we have a team huddle Tuesday at 8:30 and she can't get on because it's like working hours. So on Tuesday at 8:30, her time could be designated for her to go over the call and ask me questions and stuff like that. If she has questions, take notes, stuff like that. So then she could send you the questions and then go on. If she has an iPhone, when she sends you the screenshot, she can also translate through the what's that thing called? Voice message. If she doesn't, do it on Facebook.
When you finish, give me a phone.
Okay.
When you finish your talk, chat, give me a phone.
No, I'm ready. Waiting on you. What you mean you waiting on me? I told you 10 minutes ago to put your shoes on. All right, y'all. Little big brother.
See you later, y'all. Tell Dorian I said hey.
Tori said, hey, remember Tori?
What up, Tori?
Hey, Dorian.
Jessica, you remember Jessica used to live next door to us, Jessica and Jocelyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica said, hey. Joy's on here too, Miss Cindy's daughter.
Joy's on there?
Yeah.
I just have a whole family reunion.
Hey,
over there.
Dorian.
Yeah, it is a family reunion, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everybody doing good?
Everybody's good.
Yeah.